This is a screencast for all the developers out there who might be curious about using Fireproof to manage data in the browser and across their users. And since I just added multi-user sync and sharing, I thought I would show it off a little bit so you'd know what you're getting into. So this is a vanilla HTML app with the dev console popped open, and you can see that the little toy to-do list that I'm tracking in here has a couple items on it, and it behaves like you'd expect. Over in the sidebar, there's the leftovers from when I shared this list with a different session on a different browser just a minute ago. So I'm going to start from scratch with a new list. So as developers, you'll like knowing that this is like the actual database name in the API. So I'm just creating a new database with this name, and everything's going to namespace off of that automatically. So this could be happening in your code, but here I put it through the URL. And I'll make, some content and, uh, you know, more awesomeness. And then what we can do is log in as just a brand new net new user, and get this share established. So you can see the full experience. Here I am on a plain old regular browser. I've just got some fresh stuff, and I decide that I want to log in. So I'm going to go and use a fresh email address to get into the system. This could be anybody. This could be my cousin. Hey, out there. And look, I got another email from my trusty Web3 storage buddies. And if I click this button, I get the expected validation, not much else. And we don't need much else for this. So it looks like something's happening back there. Oh, it does a little page refresh. So you get the clean UI because this is not React. This is just some vanilla JS. And we're going to do the peer sharing. So both of these are connected to Web3 storage, and this one now has like a public ID. So I'm going to copy it, and I'm going to magically text it to my buddy. And here they are, and share this list to someone's share ID. I need a copy editor. That means that if you paste one of these did keys in here, this is going to generate a delegation that that person can use. Basically, this is a personalized invite. If that other thing we just saw was like a weird email address, this is a personalized invite. And so we're going to send it back to that person, and they can um, drop this personalized invite in here, and it's going to do some chunka, and when it's done, we'll be in this other new shared list. Yay! We can check off the boxes. And so it's my hope that with that kind of capability, based in like just a little npm package, that you can put into any old app, and you can do shared data, and people can collaborate. So the idea then is any of any of the existing Fireproof apps now can do multi-user share, and all you need is a way to move these tokens around, and you're in the game. So give it a shot. Probably you're looking at this because you're looking at the docs that went to it. I'd love to see some example apps. That's like the most happiest thing in the world for me is when somebody makes an app that's like 5% cooler than this and sends me a link to it. So thanks a lot, y'all. And oh, one more thing. Okay, so like I just shared from uh, this account, the originator, over to this new participant, and let's say they're a developer and they want to see, like, they said, hey, share me into your app, and I'll like debug what's going on. So we'll just click this link, and now we're in this kind of like, I'm just gonna say, uh, you know, look inside, and There's that awesomeness and that content we were talking about. This isn't a real-time connection. That's not an inherent limitation. So if anybody wants to do the pull request that makes this aware of the clock and the real-time sync that's happening between these other participants, that's totally doable. But for now, the database runs on snapshots. But you can get into the data and see what the content is, and see the actor ID, which is based on who did the writing. So let's just say thank you for watching. And like, I totally think it would be cool if you sent me a link to something you built that was like even worked at all. Um, Thanks a ton.